Okay na ko? Okay, again, for Facebook, Norman Anthony Quizon. Good morning po, sir. Kailangan pa po bang handwritten ng SF10 for reading sa division? Una po, for this school year, the reading in the division level is suspended. It will be in the school level, ang checking and reading of forms. So again po, kailangan po ang handwritten kasi pang SF10 natin it should be updated in handwritten. It should not be computerized, especially po pag nasa sa higher grade levels na po ang bata. No? So, kasi it needs signatures of teachers po in every box to validate that this is really true. Okay po? Next! From Facebook, the beautiful girl of Inawayan National High School Senior High, Ma'am Claudia Abinoha. Sir, napadi ay ang SF9, sir? Handwritten or printed, Jude? Yes po, we should have SF9 kasi SF9 is our feedback or report to our parents the accomplishment or the performance of our learners. So, dapat naagyon na gihapon siya. Okay, sir, napadi ay ang SF9, sir. Handwritten or printed, Jud? Unsa may put pasabot, printed magyud na ato ang SF9 kay card, pero i-handwritten nato og sulat ang grades. Okay. Klaro ta ana. Kay dapat manggod ang cards every quarter mahatag yun na sa mga bata. Facebook from Paul Sena. Good morning, sir. Pag dili maka-remedial ang learner, pwede pa ba ang remedial the following year? Thank you. So, the option po is remedial for learner is compulsory to us in our level as teacher. Dapat po, as again, pag crucial po yung level, ang crucial po yung performance ng bata. No? Pag crucial po yung grade, immediately dapat sana bigyan ng remedial instruction. But pag dumating na yung final grade, bagsak ang bata, immediately remedial instruction. Pag hindi, then we will, the learner must attend summer class. No? Summer class. Pag hindi siya mag-a-attend, then automatically, the learner is retained. Kasi according to 1 or 2 did not meet expectations, remedial instructions will be given and pass, otherwise retained. So immediately dapat. We will not wait for the following year. So thank you so much. The question of Paul Sena from SPAC, one of our private school. Next. Mayroon pa bang tanong? Okay. Facebook. From Inawayan Junior High School. Hello, Ma'am Christine. Nanganak na ka? Ma'am Christine Joy Panginiban Diloso. Good day, sir. What if wala nag-forward ang originating school sa SF10 sa bata? Muotro lang og request ang receiving school, sir? Sir, regarding sa pag-request sa receiving school sa SF10 sa bata, asa kuhaon ang budget for request ani, sir? Inawayan National High School, Santa Cruz North District. What if wala nag-forward ang originating school? Again, so, follow up, no? Follow up the written request and the notification in the LIS. Or, if you have contact, try to outsource contacts to that particular school, no? Para maano gyud nato ang SF10, pero dili gani just give us report in the division office, address to our SGOD or to our superintendent, so that this division will coordinate division to division coordination. Again, beware po ang hand carry of school Form 10 because it is a school-to-school transaction. Okay? Sir, regarding sa pag-request sa SF10 asa kuhaon, ing-ani magudunta ni dapat tanang pag-abot sa opening sa school year, no? Pag-abot sa opening sa school year, tanang mga dapat i-request, especially sa mga incoming grade 7, incoming grade 11, incoming unsa man transferee, no? I think una, dili man need na siguro ang budget. Una, kung naatay LIS, kaya pwede LIS notification. We can send our request through LIS notification. No? Ingana. Ya, suportahan man gyud nato na siya og kanang gitawag nato og written request. So ang himuon nato ana is dapat usahon na siya tanan. Then isubmit na dito tanan sa office sa principal or sa record officer. Kasi sa record officer mag-consolidate ana tanang request ipadala charge to MOOE. We have that one, Deped Order number 54, that all the requests must be charged. Dili man gud na dapat idya aho nga ang advisor maoy mo padala sa school. Everything must pass to the principal's office through the school record officer. Kay ang tanan pud ana nga mga request nga moabot, no? Ang tanan po na nga request nga mo abot, address man na sa principal, dili man na address sa advisor. So pag-address sa principal, pag tanaw karon SF10DI, so pangitaon ni record officer asa ni siya nga advisor. So iyang ihatag dito. So mo na nga pwede kuhaon nato na siya sa MOOE against Deped Order 54. Okay? Next question from Facebook. My Mamberhilia Daog, my friend as a math teacher gud ni nga kuan. Good AM sir. Sir, for example, ang learner sa private school siya na grade 5. Ang iyang form 137 gihapon from private school. Ang akong gamiton karon sir og maghimo ko og new. Thanks po. Since grade 5 po siya, and as we know, today, as of today, grade 5 and 6 is still using the old form, what we call Form 137. So, what shall we do is, you will make your own new 137 form, no? Then, be sure to attach all the time the private 137 school form, no? You make a new 137 form. Next, Facebook from Rose Alin Sunurin. Sir Christopher, good morning. When is the correct time we fill in the SF10? By quarter or at the end of the school year? Is it typewritten or handwritten? Thank you, sir. Okay po, based on our discussion, thank you so much, Ma'am Rose. Based on our discussion, SF10 will be updated at the end of the school year. Since it is updated, so you may write it manually. Okay po. Next, from Facebook, Laura Najesda Albarazin Pimentel. Hello, sir. For us in private schools po, for the certificate of recomputed grades, do we still need to submit it to the division office? Yes po, ma'am, for our file. No? Kasi po, at least we have documents that the private schools also doing the same thing. No? We are very happy, no, that you are adopting our system. Okay, next. Facebook from Mercy Sarumenes. Sir, need ba na ay doc stamp ang SF10? Other schools kasi will not release the SF10 kay need pa paabtuon nila ang parents to pay the stamp. Thank you. Okay po. It is clearly said in SF10 when we release, it should be the certification. No, the certification should be properly signed by the principal on that date of signing and affix the school dry seal. No? Kung kailangan po ng ibang school na doc stamp, the school is not, for that, obliged. It's the parents who will pay or you will buy for that. But in our system po, hindi po tayo nag-require ng doc stamp for our documents. No? Wala po siyang doc stamp ang ating mga documents. Okay? So, we still have more questions. No? Thank you so much. By the way po, while waiting for some questions, we would like also to inform that we are now on our early registration. Concern lang po namin is si kinder, no? During your early registration, if you still found out na may mga bata pa po tayong more than 5 years old na hindi pa nakapag-kindergarten, no? Based on a Deped order in the Kinder Catch-up Program, dapat po 2 months or 4 months before the opening of classes, Kindergarten Catch-up Program must be given to our learners who is more than 5 years old. No? Dapat naibigay na yung catch-up program para po at the end of the program, pwede na siya, pagpasado siya, automatic na siya diretso sa grade 1. No? And that is on basic enrollment policy. Then be sure po na if we will validate our kinder, be sure to do it prior to the opening of classes. Klaro po yun. Hindi po within the opening of classes. No? So, crucial po masyado si kindergarten ngayon. And we are now strictly implementing the 5 years old po. No? On that particular, Okay, so do we still have some questions? Probably let's have some greetings from our...
Yes, thank you so much, Sir Felipe. We would like to greet our watchers coming from Teodora Sinimbahon from Agusan District 2 of Caraga Region. Imagine we are joined by teacher coming from Caraga Region. We also like to greet our participants and our teachers from Southern Philippine Adventist College. Thank you so much for watching. And we would like also to greet our Assistant School Principal 2 of Matanaw National High School, Ma'am Anabella Lona. Also, Assistant School Principal 2 of Barayo National High School, Ma'am Cheryl May Albonia. Thank you so much, Ma'am, for watching. And special greeting to our fellow teachers, Sir Carl Emerson Adsuaha of Sinawilan Central Elementary School. Thank you for watching. Along with mga kaguro natin dyan sa Sinawilan National High School, headed by Sir Randy Monteza. We would like also to greet our PSDSS. Also, special mention sa aking PSDS from Matanawan District, Ma'am Susan Obenza. From Haguninto District, Sir Roderick Villan. Thank you so much for watching and for joining us. Again, we would like to remind our participants that our evaluation link will be sent to our online platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Zoom after the afternoon session and the Q&A portion. We are still having our consolidation of our queries and clarifications coming from Zoom and YouTube participants. So let's have our greetings from the Zoom viewers. Of course, Pedro Arches, National High School. Andyan, kaway-kaway naman dyan, Sir Edgar Alviso. Hello, sir. Coming from Katipunan Elementary School. Luparan Elementary School. We would like also to greet our school principal ng Barayong National High School. Salamat po sa pagpayag ng ating mga TWG. Thank you so much, Ma'am Sylvia Fernandez. Our assistant school principal of Barayong National High School, Ma'am Cheryl May Albonia. Our principal from Matanao National High School, Sir Raiki A. Buad. Our school principal from Pedro Arches National High School, Sir Edgar Obiso, and our school principal from Santa Cruz Central Elementary School, Ma'am Hazel Luna. Thank you for allowing our TWG to work on this virtual orientation. So special greetings po sa ating mga PSDS and mga TPICs for still with us in our virtual orientation. Greetings to our school principal coming from La Suerte Elementary School, Sir Lito Alinsunurin. We also have Sir Romy Naldoza of La Peras Elementary School. Hello po, ating mga sir at mga guruan. Kape-kape muna tayo. Pa-share na mga snacks natin dyan sa Facebook natin. Just do the hashtag DavSur Virtual Orientation. Tag na natin ating mga school heads, ang ating mga school principals. Thank you so much for watching ating mga elementary and secondary teachers, both private and public schools. Salamat po for sticking around. And special greetings po sa ating mga education program supervisors who are still with us. Special greetings sa ating planning officer, Ma'am Ami Coral, who are with us all day ng ating orientation for today. Special greetings sa ating AO2, Sir Dexter Grapa. Thank you so much for watching, coming from Magsaysay South District. Hello po sa ating mga maguro dyan, Sir Alfredo Textonel of Gihing Central Elementary School.
Sa Raom, good PM, sir. Naami transferring from other did. Then, scan copy po ang SF10 iya gihatag sa amua. Okay na ni, sir? Wala pa dyan signature sa principal nila po. Thanks. First and foremost, we would like to validate it, no? Na who give the SF10? Is it from school or hand carry? Pag hand carry po, or even mailed, ask again another copy as the original copy, and at the same time, inform them that they should sign the certification. No? So, very crucial po ito. So, dapat po ask the originating school for another original copy and state Deped orders on the releasing of school forms. Next! Again, from Sir Jimmy Cabardo. Sir, good afternoon. Are we still allowed to have overload? What I mean is that last year, 2019-2020, if there are some students who are conditionally promoted but are not able to undergo the remediation or summer class due to school closure, can we overload the 1 or 2 subjects he or she failed for the previous school year, or we will retain the student? First and foremost, sir, again, the remedial class will be given immediately after. And in case po, hindi na ibigay or hindi nag-summer class, no? So, based on Deped order, otherwise, the learner is retained. But it is our moral obligation po that to conduct immediately remediation or summer class. No? But since due to school 2019, due to school closure, so we will have it since it is modular, no? So kasi po dapat it should be given immediately after. Yun po yung natin. no? Ang policy natin. So, can we overload the 1 or 2 subjects po since we already passed the school year? Wala na po siya, no? So, dapat po, ano siya, mag-warrant lang po yung overload if mag-warrant po yung number of hours at kaya ng bata. Okay? Next, from Bernadette Rimonde of Federico Yap National High School via Zoom, go PM, Sir Tuping. With regards to the preparation of SF10 for senior high school, will it still be in 2 preparations, 1 copy computerized and another copy only basic data are computerized, the rest are handwritten per student po? We would like to clarify this. The computerization is still there because we are mandated. This is just to check special because this is connected to a certain annex of our e-class record, no? And the annex of the e-class record in senior high school is very important because this is our what is this? A determination of what are the subjects were not taken by our learners. So, we have the backup copy of the computerization, but we must have also our handwritten po on the said SF10. Kasi hindi po lalabas sa annex kung wala pong computerization. No? Pag hindi po tayo mag-i-encode ng grade sa computer, hindi po yun mag-check sa annex. Taken na ba ng bata o hindi? Okay? Consider natin na we have 2 tracks in a senior high school. We have the academic and the TBL. And every track, we have plenty of strands. Di ba yan lalim mo memorize kung sabay nakuha sa bata o wala? Especially, okay lang si core o si applied. Pag abot sa specialized, nag-assorted na ta. So, dako kay ikatabang si computerization of encoding it in the computer of the grades. Next, Facebook from Jeannie Den. Hello po, question po. If nakagawa na po ng SF9 sa first semester, do we need to print the new SF9 po? Yung my learner modality and copy and grades on the first semester on it. So again po, if okay lang po, we should print it, but if you can look some remedy para po hindi mo na masyadong magasto, then pwede nyo pong gawan ng paraan. Basta maisama nyo po yung learning modality po na table. Okay? Next, RG Son from Facebook. Question po, Sir Tuping. And for verification lang po. Pwede ba i-enroll yung learner sa second semester kahit may failed subject more than 3 learning areas and during his or her remedial class still failed pa rin? Failed na rin, no? Since second semester, ang presumption natin dito, senior high school. Okay? Again po, general rule, wala pong problema ma-enroll ang bata sa second semester provided lang po na hindi niya makukuha yung subject na may prerequisite. If it so happen na ang bagsak niya is prerequisite subject sa offered subject on the second semester, then he cannot enroll in that particular subject. Dapat i-comply niya muna yung prerequisite subject. Joami Cabais, Facebook. How many subjects are allowed in a semester for learners who are irregular status? Okay, as I mentioned nga po, no? As long as makaya ng sa bata, but again, general rule, huwag nyo pong ibigay yung subject na may prerequisite. No? A learner cannot take a prerequisite, a subject that has a prerequisite na kung deficiency siya doon. Okay? Another from Juami. Wala, next, balik muna. If the boxes in SF10 are already filled out, are the advisor allowed to use another sheet? Yes po. Pwede pong magdagdag ng another sheet. Provided po, wag nyo pong tanggalin yung basic data information. You should still encode or write the basic information data of our learners. Next. Labi Pisaya from Facebook. Good afternoon, sir. Question. Naa ba threshold or limit as to the number of subjects hours labi na sa mga irregular o transferred in students, especially in grade 12 po? Unsa na diyo kung mag-refer ta, sir? Thank you so much, Barayong. Again po, as I mentioned, it was answered already na do not offer subjects that has, do not allow learner to take subjects that has prerequisite subjects na deficiency. No? So with that, probably ma-lesser man ang number of learning area nga ma-take sa bata. And we are limited po. Again, di ba? We have a standard in the division office what learning area offered in the first semester and what are the learning area offered in the second semester. So we vouch within that area, no? So kung asa siya niya na prerequisite, ayaw yun. Basta dili lang yun hatagan og subject ang bata kung nasa deficiency sa prerequisite subject. No? Sa number of hours, it follows, no? Naabay threshold sa limit the number of we will still follow the number of hours kung pila gi-allocate ana nga subject. No? Kay di man ta kaingon nga masubrahan niyang oras kay mao man na ang iyahang gitawag natong allocation sa number of hours. So, again, as I mentioned nga po kanina, nga kung ang usa ka regular students nagid akong possibility labi na daghan na iyahang back subjects, nagid akong possibility nga dili gyud niya mauman ang senior high school within 2 years. Kung dili gyud siya matawag nato og mag-summer ba o to cope up those deficiencies. Sa karon nga nahitabo nato kay modular, depende na sa arrangement, pero namagutay limited. Maumagod lang niya itong subject gi-offered for that particular semester. So nag-limit magutaan nga learning area. Na ba yan na regional memo ba yan nga mora ni ang gi-offer nato sa first sem o na itong gi-offer sa second sem. Okay? Next.
Sir, we have an additional question coming from the PSDS of Matanauto District, Ma'am Beth Virginia Torres. Good PM, Sir Tuwing. As per experience, an originating school furnished our school with SF10 that is not original. Unya, katong parihas sa gipakita nimo nga average lang ang gibutang. Wala na grade per quarter. What shall we do with it, sir?
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Libet, for that question. Paggikan sa Division of Davao del Sur, iuli sa eskwelahan asa siya gikan. Nga, no? Iuli na, kay wa na nagsunod sa ato ang palisiya nga dapat ing ana. Pero kung sa laing division, no? Ato lang pong ihangyo dito nga, pwede ba kay mao man ni ang Deped order, mao man ni nga dapat ang ihatag ninyo sa mua original kay base kung nakahuman ang bata o wala kahuman, dapat original kay dito ta mo sumpay, no? Ing ana. Pero kung di pa gyud sila, hala, iagi na sa division kay i-contact division to o division transaction para maasisan mo sa inyong mga panginahanglan. Kay usahay lisod bitaw kayo, we cannot speak within other division, no? But we have policies to follow. Siguro mapainumduman lang sila. Pero kung gikan na sa tuang division po, Ma'am Libet, o mga principal na nakadungog, kung naamoy ing ana, expect mo nga naay iuli sa inyo nga SF10. No? Iuli gyud na. Okay? Thank you. Okay na po? So, wala na po tayong mga question. So, before I will end my part in this one-day virtual orientation, napaday ni abot daw. Pasensya ha, ingani good ning live. We have question from Ma'am Joaisa.
Yes. Additional question, sir, from Ma'am Bernadette Custodjo, Dr. Bernadette. How about if the private school can, sir, ang SF10 nga wala nag-follow sa DO?
Again, for the private school po, if within our division, ang private school, I think they are following our Deped order because we give them orientation that they will adapt so that we will be uniform. And aside from that, no, ah, kung wala sila, so unsa to ilang gihatag sa tua, mao na gyud pud to. No, mao pud to. Kay ano ilaha man gud tong kanang gitaw nato og sistema sa ilang SF10. Pero pag abot sa tua, himuan gyud nato siya og bag-o nga SF10. No? Nga maalay na sa tuang ano kay kita na po uroy mo transfer na pud ng bata. So ang SF10 na pud ana dapat unsa itong nasa Deped order ato gyud siyang sundon. No?
Sir, additional question coming from Ma'am Joanne Abrigana Cortez. Sir, you said a while ago about the catch-up program of a child aged above 5 years old. My question, who will handle this child? The kinder teacher or the grade 1 teacher? Thank you, sir.
It's the catch-up program for kinder, syempre si kindergarten teacher ang mo handle, no? Kaysa yaman na nga level para mahimo siyang grade 1 ready. No? So ingana. Okay? So I think we don't have any questions. I think we did everything is clear. So before I end, first and foremost, I would like to thank our schools division superintendent, Sir Nelson Lopez, for allowing us to do this particular one-day virtual orientation on different school forms and grading system. Thank you also to our ESDS, Ma'am Janet Veloso, to my chief in the CID, Ma'am Cherilyn Cometa, to the chief of SGOD, Sir Mario Mondihar, my fellow education program supervisors, district heads, DPICs, the school principals of both elementary, junior, and senior high schools, teachers, school record officers of the Division of Davao del Sur, and even in anywhere, in any place of this world. Thank you so much for your time, for listening to us. No? Then thank you also for the technical working, to my technical working group. So we have Ma'am Joaisa, Sir Erwin, Sir J. Lord, Sir Iking, Sir Edward, Ma'am Jessie, we have Ma'am Amor, Sir Angelo, we have Ma'am Ami, Sir Neil Jan, Sir Patrick. Thank you so much for your support and to the principals, no? Salamat kayo sa mga principals. Also to principals of Matanao National High School Senior High, Pedro Arches National High School Senior High, Barayong National High School Senior High, to Santa Cruz Central Elementary School, to Hagunoy National High School, Krishna. Salamat kayo sa imong mga manindot nga tingog sa intermission, no? Salamat kayo sa inyong tanan. To God alone be the glory. God bless Davao del Sur. Once again, good day. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Thank you so much, Sir Christopher P. Felipe. There you have it, ma'am and sir. Shout out po muna before closing. Shout out sa ating mga PSDS DPICs from Padada District, Ma'am Marites L. Sungab. Also, ang magkapatid natin ng mga PSDS, Ma'am Flor Ann Rosari from Bansalan and Ma'am Lilibeth Torres from Matanao 2. Also from Bansalan West, Ma'am Ichi Pierre. Hello po, ma'am. And sa ating mga nilahutay sa virtual online online orientation. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so there you have it, fellow teachers and other participants. We have learned many things today and it has been a fruitful day for
Kasi nga
everyone.
ang record,
Of
kaya nang
course,
may nangayo,
this
pwede
day
na
will not
makuha nila sa
end
YouTube.
without hearing words from one of the strongest women in our school's division office to give her message. Let us welcome young and energetic OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Janet G. Veloso.
Magandang Davao del Sur. It is indeed a very confidential time Davao del Sur to have organized this kind of activity, particularly serving both public and private field of ed, and this is specifically to address concerns, particularly on classroom assessment, grading system, and modified school forms. For all you know, this activity is indeed assessed due to the we're working closely for our intention as planned. And I would like to mention our LRMS manager, of course, Sir Christopher Infinite, with this team, our documentation, our team who prepared all the presentations, and of course the chair of the curriculum presentation, Chair Sherry Kamita. And of course, our very active and dynamic schools division superintendent, Dr. Nelson Lopez. And the rest of those technical group who basically prepare all the things that we will be needing and that you have discussed or probably thoroughly discussed for the whole day. And I believe that the intention of this plan or virtual meeting has come to a success because all of you have been very participative and of course joined our direction of the Department of Education. Actually, I am very happy of the whole day of this activity because not only that we will be able to understand all the things that we will be doing things, but also putting forward all the unnecessary documents that are set forward, particularly to support the education learners. And I'd like to mention about classroom assessment. For all you know, we need to be very circumspect in doing our tasks, particularly in tracing or actually giving out the best assessment of our learners. And I'd like to look into consideration of part assessment. I think that all of you level up on that according to what you learned from this activity. Another thing for the grading system, that while Deped had already rolled out all the policies, particularly Deped number 8, series 15, and also our number 1. We need to look deep what are the things that are to address the concerns, especially now in the pandemic. Much more that we will be able to make our policies dynamic to address that kind of environment now. And I salute to the teams of Celebrity who come this kind of activity as a leverage and also as a hope for all of us that we need to address so that all of us, not only our teachers, not only our implementers, but also our learners, that they would be in a better position, that now that they are expecting those things they learn and don't do according to the modalities that they are in, but the things that they need to learn more, and the things that they need to this for. And much more, I'm very impressed that the team and the curriculum division had ventured, especially the long task teachers of the modified forms of it, not only that our teachers and also our principals. So all these things, if these are better understood our implementers, then our key players, our teachers, and all our non-teaching personnel, and I'm saying our register, our those who are involved in the preparation of the documents for learners, they will all happy as they go the synergy that understand everything. So with that, I believe that the whole celebration of us that this virtual training or activity has come as a success, and all of us are happy to celebrate. God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Janet Veloso, our OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Davao del Sur. Reminders to our participants who experience interruption in the online orientation, you can still access our full coverage of this online orientation on Deped Issuanceson on school forms and assessment and classroom assessment. You can still access via YouTube Deped Davao del Sur Classroom channel and Facebook Davao del Sur Classroom page. So you can have it there. And our evaluation links are already posted in our Zoom, YouTube, and Facebook page. So you can start now having your evaluation, online evaluation of the whole day event. As we bring our virtual orientation to a close, we once again thank you for your participation and hope that this activity has given you a much clearer understanding of Deped issuances on classroom assessment and grading system and utilization of Deped modified school forms. We would like to thank once again our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Nelson C. Lopez, who gave his full support in this online activity. OIC ASDS, Dr. Janet G. Veloso. SGOD Chief, Dr. Mario C. Mondijar. CID Chief, Sherilyn A. Cometa. Education Program Supervisors, and of course, our Division Planning Officer, Ma'am Ami Coral. We would like to thank also our PSDSS, DPIC, school principals, and school heads in elementary, junior, and senior high schools. Our big thanks to our teachers from public and private schools for their participation and sticking around. None of this will be accomplished without the support of the school heads of our TWG. Heartfelt gratitude also to our school heads who allowed the technical working group to work on this virtual orientation. Barayong National High School, Pedro Arches National High School, Matanao National High School, and Santa Cruz Central Elementary School. And also to our resource speaker, Sir Christopher P. Felipe. Many times our online session was interrupted by poor internet connection, but the show has to go on. All's well that ends well. Da Vinci once said that learning never exhausts the mind. Let's continue learning, mga kaguro. Magarbuhong Davao del Sur to one and all.
Yes, amen. Thank you, Lord.
Salamat tayo. Thank you.
Whoa! 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 panginiban.